Hey, what's going on YouTube? Today we're going to be looking at the classic Air Max 90. These are in the all white colorway for the summer and they retail for a relatively high price of $130. I'll be leaving a link down below in the description box if you guys want to check these shoes out. We're going to be taking a close look at the upper, the midsole and outsole, and lastly we're going to be seeing how these hold up on feet. So let's get into it. For the upper, we have a combination of leather and mesh. We have some flat white laces and a padded mesh tongue that has the Nike Air branding on it. We got two sets of plastic lace holders that have more lace hole options. On the side we have lots of overlays. We have that long mud guard that runs along the length of the shoe with the Air Max badge on it. Then next to that is the Nike swoosh that also looks really good. At the rear we have a really big rubber Nike Air Max tab. If the air bubble doesn't let you know, the tab definitely will. Lastly, inside we have a well padded mesh lining. Moving on to the midsole and outsole, of course the shoe has the Nike Air technology in the form of an airbag on the heel. It looks really good and is actually a little bit bigger of an air unit than the one on the Air Max 1. The rest of the midsole is made out of this soft material that is most likely EVA. Below that we have a rubber outsole that has a waffle-like print to it. I like that squiggle near the heel. It looks super 90s. It reminds me of those cups. Overall, I really like the design. Lastly, we do have a removable insole. It's a thick black EVA foam that has a very prominent arch to it. Also, funny enough, it has the outsole pattern of not the Air Max 90, but of the Air Max 1. I'm not sure why that's the case, but anyways, let's see how these hold up on feet. On feet, these shoes feel great. The mesh feels soft and breathable around the toe area. The toe area didn't feel wide or narrow. It felt pretty regular, but still comfortably roomy. Padded collar gives really nice support after lacing them. They have a spring-like feel to them from that Air unit, similar to the Air Max 1s. They also do fit true to size, so no sizing issues. That thick midsole outsole combination adds like around 1.25 inches of height, so you know we're looking tall out here. In general, they look good and feel good on feet. Overall, I really like the shoe. It's a great update to the original exposed air shoe, which is the Air Max 1. It was actually originally called the Air Max 3, but now it's known as the Air Max 90 since it was introduced in 1990. The shoe is a classic, it's comfortable, and you really can't go wrong with it. It goes with everything, and this colorway is really perfect for this summer. The only con I can think of is that it is a little bit pricey at that $130 price tag, but it is a Nike Air shoe, so that is kind of expected. What do you guys think? Is the shoe at $130 a fair price? Comment down below. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe if you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.